HDTV.
Digital television.
Now they had this. I see these ads on the cable thing
Yes.
that they have in the United States about they're going to, and you can't get it off of your
That's
rabbit
right.
ears and things. We don't have that problem out here.
No, not yet.
Don't talk to me about it then. Why are you telling me that?
Well,
It doesn't affect us, does it?
It does, because sooner or later we're going to get there, one. And
When?
two,
In 10 years?
I'll ask Miss Osborne and find out. But separate and apart from that, when you have a digital television, whether or not you have an HD, which is a high definition television, once you have a digital television, the quality is so much better, even with an analog signal.
Most people with a new television have a digital television, isn't that right?
That's correct. Most new TVs are DTVs.
All right, let's compare. Somebody with an old-time TV and a new-time TV watching their regular cable. It's no different, is it?
It is different.
Big difference.
It is different. I mean, when you're watching, I transferred from an analog cable service to a digital cable service a couple of years ago with my old CRT TV, and I knew you were going to ask me what CRT means, so I looked it up. Cathode ray tube.
Oh,
that's the old big
right.
TV, right? Now,
are all big back TVs cathode ray tubes?
yes,
Oh, so I have an old TV.
you have an old TV.
I have the
CRT.
TV with the big head back.
No, you need to upgrade.
Okay.
And we'll upgrade you before this session is out. But
Alright.
even with when I switched from the analog signal to the digital signal on my old TV, it looked great,
Yeah.
right? Now, conversely, it's true. If I have a digital signal coming into my old TV,
It will still
it
look old.
It will look old, but it will look better than an analog signal into the old CRT TV. So you need to upgrade.
All right. So I need to get digital cable,
You need to get digital cable.
and that is not all cable is not digital.
No, not all cable is digital.
Only
Some
one or
cable-
two of them?
That's correct. As far as I know right now, only one of them.
You want to give them a plug or?
No, we're not. We're not.
Oh,
giving them
all
this.
right. No, I
Well, they
just.
have been very nice to me.
Okay.
I must admit.
All right. So you get digital cable, then I want a digital TV. And that will make a difference.
That will make a
before we
difference
even get
to HD.
plasma and HD.
That's right. That will make a difference. Now we're gonna upgrade to plasma. We're gonna upgrade to LCD.
Right.
Right. Because you can get a huge screen without that big back, as you said.
Right.
But the difference between DTV and HTV, of course, is quality. One is just regular digital, and to use the term regular and digital in the same phrases. So
But you're
unusual.
saying regular digital looks good.
Regular digital looks good, but if you have a little more money, you go with the high definition TV, HDTV. Now, in order to get HDTV, you need a couple of things. First and foremost, you need to have an HDTV compatible television, and you want to look out for some things. You want to be able to get an HDTV that has a very good frame size. Right?
Yeah.
Bigger is better.
Right.
When you're thinking of frame size, you want to be looking at 1920 by 1080. Now, what do these figures mean? It's the resolution on the screen,
Yeah.
which is measured in pixels, as a little
Dot.
pick of light. Yes.
Right.
A little dot of light.
Yeah.
And you want to have lots of those. You want to have 1900.
Are you suggesting they're possibly bad HD TVs?
I'm suggesting that you want to get better.
Okay.
Bigger is better. Higher resolution is better. Right? And you measure it by the number of pixels across versus the number of pixels down.
Okay.
Yes. So the higher the resolution, the better the image. Next thing you want to look out for, I strongly recommend that you get a progressive scanning system. Now the difference between progressive and interlace scanning. Ready?
Go ahead.
Have I lost you? No.
No, we're going to remember some of the key words. Scanning system.
Yes, keyword scanning system. With the interlaced, what it does is project half the image, because you know, really and truly, television is a number of still images.
Correct.
There's no such thing as a motion picture.
Right.
So it puts half the picture up, and then it puts the other half of the picture up. No, you can't see it with the naked eye, but it makes a difference. It doesn't come across as faster. When you're watching football, for example, when you're watching high action things, it doesn't move the same way as if you have progressive, where it puts the whole picture up one time.
Okay.
Amazing.
And I've heard that there's a difference between LCD and plasma if you're watching high-speed things or if you're watching high-colored things.
Plasma is better
For which one?
for high speed.
Okay. And LCD may be better for color. And which one do I really want? And high speed, are you really talking like motor racing, or are you even talking like basketball?
No, man, we're talking about motor racing. I must admit, I can't tell the difference in basketball.
I don't want to see
maybe
motor
some
racing.
people can, but why I'm going to recommend plasma over, sorry, LCD over plasma is because it is cheaper on your light bill. LCD is significantly less to operate.
So those things use up a whole lot of light bill?
Plasma drains your light bill.
More than the big tube TVs?
No, I wouldn't say more than the big tube TVs.
Oh, because those generate a lot of heat.
Those generate a lot of heat, but that's old school. So obviously new technology
Still
is going to
have one.
Right, we're going to fix that. The next thing I want you to look out for is the frame rate. Now, on your traditional SD TV, standard definition TV, you have a frame rate of about 24 images.
That's my old-time TV.
That's the old-time. That's the one you've got in your house right now.
24 what?
24 frames per second.
Okay.
Which is great.
Yeah.
It looks like motion.
My picture looks good.
Yes, but with your HD TV, you can get 60 frames per second. It's amazing.
You're going to make me go to the poorhouse, you know.
I am not going to make you go to the poorhouse because, of course, these things are very reasonable. Now, I want to also tell you that another reason that the HD TV is better than the standard definition TV, SD TV, right? Other than the crisp color, other than, you know, fantastic images, it's where we're going to. So sooner or later, you're going to have to change.
Shouldn't I be worried, though, with all technology, when you have 2G phones, then it's a 3G phone next to you? Know where I'm going with
I
this?
Understand.
That I go and buy this big LCD HD TV, and next summer, meaning 2 months from now, you tell me that that's obsolete.
Unfortunately, I will not be telling you that, or fortunately, I won't be telling you that, because the wars are over. Standards have been set. When it comes to HD TV, we're using MPEG technology, and I know you're going to ask me, so I looked it up. MPEG, and we're now using MPEG 2. Motion Picture Experts Group put together this technology, right, that now all HD TVs have adopted. So you may have MPEG 3 or 4, but we're going to stick with MPEG from now till a long time. 1. 2, when it also comes to the source, because we haven't even spoken about the source yet, and I see time running down.
It's running down.
Having an HD TV and not having an HD TV source makes no sense, right? So you can have the TV and have an analog signal. As I say, it will look better, but you want to have a digital satellite or cable source. You want to have a game console like a PS3 that's going to project in HD. You want to have Blu-ray disc as opposed to DVD, because Blu-ray is true HD, DVD is not, and these sources are important. No, you can have an HD TV signal from your cable company but not watching an HD TV channel, which case
correct. Because I see they have some channels that are HD and not all.
That's right.
So I'm gonna buy HD TV to not watch all but just a few.
Yes, for now. Others will transmit in HD soon enough, and even on an HD channel, the programming may not be HD.
I get you.
So, but it's better to have it now, so that when it all comes in your
there's a little trick going on here that I may be getting ahead of myself.
No, you're right on track. No.
Let me ask you one other question. These HD TVs, the plasma and the LCD, are they durable pieces of machinery? It's the worst word to use for them, machinery, because they're not. Or do they conk out regularly?
No, not regularly. All machinery, as you put it, will conk out at some point. But no, just like how I had my old 19-inch Zenith TV from birth.
Those TVs don't stop working.
I'm telling you, it's great.
My big ugly TV, I've had it for the longest time.
Yes. Move it into the guest room and get a new TV, Francois. But the LCDs and the plasmas are quite durable. One other thing that I want to mention, in order to get the HD TV, you also need the proper cabling to make it work. It makes no sense.
You told us about this box last week. Yes.
And I found out, incidentally, the company does not mind you buying the box overseas. You can call them and they will give you the specifications that you need to get for the box. And hook it up on your regular channel. But also, in terms of the cable, you need to have a HDMI cable in order to truly experience HD TV.
When you say the cable, you mean the physical cable?
The physical cable that runs from the box.
So you mean they may have to rewire my house?
No. Because it's just from the box to the TV.
Oh, I get you.
And the HDMI, which is high definition multimedia interface, I believe.
Carlette,
Yes, it is.
You've got to stop remembering these definitions.
But you asked me, you put me on the spot, and I want to know. If you don't have an HDMI cable, then you want to use a video composite cable, which is pretty good too.
Thank you very much, Carlette.